What do you need in your controller specifically?
A working A button.
Fair enough. That's always a good thing.
And a grab. I need purple and green. Eggplant colors. How about that?
Okay, we can go with that.
Thematic. Dig it. All right, so we've got the warm-up.
Yep, the hand warmers. We got Axe and Kage. We've got Swiftbass and Nintendude. Yep. That is respective to what you see on the screen. Don't know entirely how that's going on the ports, but I'm thinking this is going to be Ganon and possibly a Pikachu, probably a Pikachu.
I think it's the Ganon Pikachu. Axe knows the Ice Climbers matchup. He's rather good at giving mana, and one of the main weaknesses of Ices in teams is that you just don't get to run your chain grab train unless the other person's completely isolated. They benefit from 2 1v1s more than anything. If they can't get their 1v1s, all they do is slide around and capitalize with down smashes, which is, you know, great if the other person holds down too much. Guys at 60, they're an anti-tank character, but
yeah.
It's more dependent on them messing up than on you making the plays. So we got the Ganon Chew. And we got Ices and Fox.
We got Nintendude and Swiftbass in 1 and 2, Kage the Warrior and Axe in 3 and 4.
All right. So I feel like Fox is Ice Climber's best teammate.
I can agree with that.
I mean, he's everyone's best teammate, including his own. You know, like he ties with his own best teammate for Puff and Peach.
I could agree.
But like Ice Climbers love having a Fox because he can play high. He can play up on the platforms, dipping down, shining people to the stage below so that they can smash. He doesn't have to play in their zone of control, and he can actually help Nana survive. He can do things like fly out and up air her. And give her more space to fall to the level.
Up B. Depending on the height, he can jump out and throw a back air if needs to.
And then on top of that, if he can't make it back to the stage, Ice Climbers can jump out and... Well, don't jump out. Don't jump off the level. But you can throw out a blizzard. And as long as he can make it anywhere near that blizzard, he gets that light little tap, and then he gets another up B and another lease on life.
And if you're a sharpshooter, we saw this a little bit earlier with Nintendude. Ice blocks work.
Yep.
Hard, but feasible.
Difficult, but might as well. It's a Dreamland. I like it.
A lot of room for the Ices to work with. A lot of room for the Fox to run around with.
Yeah.
A lot of room for the Pikachu to run around with, but the only fault right now, but it's not, well, from what I'm saying, a lot of space that the Ganon can't cover. But
I think this is really one of those stages where both players are going to feel happy with it, because Ganon going to live forever.
Yes, he is.
High ceiling, going to mitigate both Fox and Pikachu's up smash killing power. When you up smash with Pikachu, your Thunder doesn't actually reach all the way to the top of Dreamland.
Correct.
So if they're up at that blast zone boundary and that's the last little tick you need to finish them, they're not gonna die to it. And
all right,
that's not a Dreamland. That's an interesting Dreamland skin. And yeah, this is definitely an icy stage, but I don't like it exactly for what just happened with Nintendude smashing Swiftbass, because they have to play in the same area, and then right there they're crashing into each other too much. I'm a little worried about this pick for Swift and Nintendude.
Well, from what I'm seeing, it looks like they're trying to kind of pinch him from the side so that Swift is nowhere near Nintendude. They're not going to get all the opportunities, especially in situations like that, even though, whoa, double up smash.
Coming up big from Axe, and he's running around. Pikachu has room to play, free range.
I mean, when you're the only one with 4 pictures, you get to do what you want for the most part.
Yep.
And with that being said, got to even it out.
Yeah, he came down with that with the tournament winner. Didn't really mean to do the ledge jump. Pikachu's tournament winner is actually really bad. It's not like Falcons and Ganon's where it's a legit viable option. If he does it, he didn't mean to do it, ever. And that's a shame, costing him that stock. But, you know, Kage and him are got a lot of control right now, controlling the center of the stage pretty well. But I will say this, Fox being able to shine spike Ganon really easily into a place where Pikachu doesn't want to go help him. And then if Pikachu lands on the stage after going for an edge guard or assist, Ice Climbers just smash or grab. Like, they got the synergy. Red team definitely has the setup necessary to make things happen. Ooh. Kage with a friendly fire. And Nintendude.
And it's looking like a brunt of Kage and Axe's strategy is Axe is trying to run around. He's trying to stay out of Kage's way, staying in shield if he needs to. And Kage is the front man. He's the one getting in, throwing in a lot of the forward airs because he knows he can at least pin him in shield as long as he hits the bottom of the shield. And that allows Axe to start opening up his game.
Ooh, and that right there, scary place for the Ice Climbers to be. When you get the back throw on Nana, it's extremely difficult for Popo to punish it. I know this matchup. Same state and everything. But you get to up air Nana, and then Popo has to make a laggy recovery option. And in doubles, that's like good and bad, because you have a teammate who can cover you, but then you've also, the other guy has a teammate who can help set up perfect punishes. So it really depends what's going on the other side of the stage at the time.
That's right. Ooh, a little mishap there, breaking up the 2-on-1s that they had on Kage and sending Swift off the stage. Luckily, he can make it back. Are they going to run the 2-on-1 on Axe? Good choice.
Nintendude treating Swiftbass like he's a Nana, covering his recovery.
I kind of wish
like
Swift would have got up there to get the back air just to kill Axe because, yeah, it left him in a pretty horrible situation right now. It's still somewhat feasible if he gets to his feet right now, which is not going to – okay.
They didn't quite have the communication. Like, that looked like just the most perfect option selecting, everything covered sort of scenario. But, like, you could clearly see neither of them throwing out moves, jumping next to Fox, but not wanting to hit each other and give them something for free. Like, that's not something they've rehearsed.
Yeah, especially that scenario where you had one of them at 79%, the other one at, I think, 119. And that was the only hope that Swift had. Because if he got just any solid hit to separate him or up smash to kill him, could have easily turned that into a one-on-one.
Yeah, and then Fox in a one-on-one. We said this a lot yesterday, actually. There's a space animal on the screen. The game is always close.
Yes.
And we got salt. We got some salt. We got some sodium.
Huh.
Headed back to, I mean, it worked out pretty well for them. There were, honestly, I feel like one of the big factors of that match was Nintendude hitting Swiftbass too much.
Yeah, so with that being said, I kind of wonder why they opted to go
back. No. Ooh. Right side of the screen. Edge hug by Nana. That's going to hurt. That's going to put a dent in Blue Team's confidence. Got his revenge.
Yeah, but at the cost of a Ganon. And being down 2 stocks right now is not a good look.
And that's why revenge and obsession is young man's game. Don't do it. Don't devote your life to it. It'll cost you the ones you love. Ooh. Speaking of ones I love, goodbye, Popo. Swiftbass, training mode tech seal. Laying it down.
And he's beelining Kage at this point.
I mean, he knows he can. If he shines Pikachu down.
Ooh, Mega Bus.
Do we call that the Mega Bus now?
Frog did it. Frog started it.
All right. Well, he's community leader. Far be it from me to criticize the great Frog Duke, though. Down B is the Mega Bus. And not the best trade, but fortunately Kage's invincible coming down, so being in a 2v1 doesn't actually hinder him. And right now, Axe is kind of playing, you know, monkey in the middle with the 2 ices, like trying to convince Nintendude that he's going for one when he wants the other. But I don't like that as much because Kage gets too much quality time with Swiftbass, and Swiftbass hasn't been letting Kage wail on him.
Nah, not at all. Anytime Swift has been near Kage, he's been making sure the Nair has been out, stopping all of the forward areas.
And that right there is the turnaround Blue Team needed. We had friendly fire on the Nintendude with the up smash, and then up smash on the Fox. That's just not going to go well. And that's a dead Nana. 1 back throw. She's at 0%. She's done. And now that's 50% of the damage that Popo does. Yeah, she's gone.
And there's no way Nintendude could get over there because he was getting grabbed by Kage, and Kage was holding him, waiting for Swift to come up. Swift did break it up, but nobody was there to help Nana, like you said.
Yeah, and we've got complete 50-50 here. They have lost, how many stock? 4 stock in the span of 20-something seconds.
Yes. And
total reversal of fortune.
And there goes Nana, so it's looking really grim for the red team over here.
And, okay.
That's a good start.
Missile setup, good start. Again, there's a Fox here. He's got the Shine Spikes workable on game. He can't even Shine Spike Pikachu if the situation's right, but I think, does Axe get an up smash? No, he doesn't. He's just going to play it safe with the up airs. And he's going to let Axe frontline because Axe has more stock. And if they do anything laggy, forward air. Looking grim for Swiftbass.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do. And of all places, he wanted to up B just right in that horizontal line across the stage.
Like, just go out there, man.
Oh, man. Well,